Hi everyone, I'm Caitlin Bartholomew. I'm a junior at University of Nebraska Omaha and I'm majoring in kinesiology or exercise science. Today we're going to do a muscular endurance workout and we're going to do it in the format of a pyramid. So it kind of looks like this. So we have 4 fundamental exercises. We're going to repeat these first 3 exercises 6 times and we're going to repeat this top 1 exercise 3 times. And we're going to cycle through it just like this, and we're going to cycle through this 3 times before we go to our cool down and our stretches. For this exercise, you really don't need much. You just need a lot of space and some body weight. However, if you want to make it easier and or more difficult, either way, if you want to make it a little bit easier, I suggest grabbing a couple washcloths and do this on a more smooth surface like wood floors or tile. Also, you will want a chair or something to sit on. If you want to make it a little more difficult for yourself, grab a jug of juice or a heavy textbook, or if you have weights at home, you can grab those as well. And just something to hold on to and make yourself a little more heavy. But that's all you're going to need, so let's get started.
The first movement we are going to be doing are calf raises. So you're going to start flat-footed and you're going to slowly raise yourself up to your tippy toes and then lower yourself back down to your flat-footed. If that is too difficult, go ahead and grab yourself a chair and you're going to do this movement seated. Make sure you are sitting tall in the chair, keeping your chest up. And again, you're going to start flat-footed, raising your feet up to your tippy toes and then slowly lowering them back down to your flat-footed again. If you want to make this movement a little more challenging for yourself, go ahead and grab that juice jug or whatever you wanted to use to make yourself a little more heavy. Hold that at about chest height, and then you're going to again start flat-footed. Slowly raise yourself up to your tippy toes, and then lower yourself back down to your flat-footed again. The next movement we are going to be doing are called mountain climbers. To do this movement, you're going to start down in the plank position, making sure your back is flat and your butt is down, and you're going to slowly alternate knees, pulling them up to your chest. If this movement is too difficult for you, move to a smooth floor like wood floors or tile and put washcloths under your toes. You're then going to slide your feet up to your chest, making sure not to remove your feet from those washcloths. If you want to make this movement a little more challenging for yourself, instead of just pulling your feet up or your knees up to your chest, you're going to jump them up to your chest. The third movement we are going to be doing in this workout are squats. You're going to start with your feet hips width apart, and then you're going to push your butt back like you're about to sit in a chair. Make sure your chest is high and your back is flat, and make sure you don't let your knees go in front of your toes. If this is too difficult, you can go ahead and do alternating knee lifts. So pull one knee up and make sure you touch it with your opposite elbow. If you want to make it more challenging, grab that juice jug again or whatever weight you chose, and you're going to perform a squat like normal, just holding that weight at your chest level. The final exercise we're going to do are a burpee. So you'll start standing, you'll squat down, jump your feet out into a plank position, and then you'll jump your feet back up and stand up. If that is too difficult, you'll simply squat down into a lunge, stand back up, and then alternate legs with another lunge. However, if you want to challenge yourself a little more, you're going to jump down, jump your feet back. However, instead of just doing a plank, you'll do a push-up before jumping your feet back up and standing up. To begin our warm-up, we're going to start with a 2-minute jog. Now you can do this jog inside or outside, up and down your driveway, around your yard, wherever you would like. However, no matter where you're doing this warm-up in this 2-minute jog, you have to be sure you're moving your feet and pumping those arms. We need to do this in order to make sure we're raising that heart rate and we're getting ready for our exercise. Now, if you're like me and you don't like running in place, you can simply start moving forwards and backwards. Just make sure you're aware of your surroundings so that you don't bump into anything or trip over any furniture or anything like that that might be around you. It's just very important that during this jog you keep those feet moving and keep your arms pumping, and that you keep breathing during this entire 2 minutes. Good job keeping those feet moving. We're almost done. Keep pushing. Whew. I know that was a long 2 minutes, but we're going to move on to our next warm-up exercise. These are called inchworms. So you're going to bend over, touch your toes, and then walk your hands out till you're in a plank position, and then walk your hands back up to your feet and stand up. And you're going to do this 3 times. Make sure when you're in that plank position, you're keeping that back flat and that butt tucked in before you walk your hands back up and stand up. Once you've done this 3 times, we're going to move into some arm circles. So go ahead and start with circling them backwards, just like this. We're going to do this for 30 seconds. This is going to help us warm up our shoulders and get us ready for all those planks we're about to do in our workout. All right, when you're ready, go ahead and switch, and we're going to start circling our arms forward. We're going to do this for another 30 seconds. Making sure our arms are good and warm and ready for our workout ahead. All right, good job. Shake it out. The next thing we're going to do are called hip openers. So you're going to lift your knee up in front of you and then circle it to your side. This is going to warm up our hips and get us ready for all those squats we're about to do in our workout. We're going to do 10 on each leg. So as you can see, I'm lifting my knee straight up in front of me and I'm circling it to the side of me before I'm letting my foot set back down onto the ground. All right, now that we're all warmed up, we're going to start with 20 calf raises. So remember to raise up to your tippy toes slow and lower yourself back down to flat-footed slow. Go ahead and work at your own pace. There's no need to rush.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Next, we'll move to 15 mountain climbers. One mountain climber is counted when you have moved both knees up to your chest. Making sure your back is flat and your butt is down. Feel free to regress or progress any of these movements as you need. Next, we'll move on to 10 squats. Make sure to keep that chest high and make sure to push that butt back like you're about to sit in a chair.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
All right, now we're going to move into 5 burpees. So go ahead and jump out. Make sure your back is flat. Jump in and stand up. And there's 1.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Once you finish your burpees, we're moving back to our squats. You have 10. You can do this. Make sure that chest is high. Think of a chair behind you.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
And you got it. Now we're moving into our mountain climbers. 15. There's 1, 2,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Right, back to 20 calf raises. Make sure you're going slow. Up to your tippy toes, back down to flat foot.
3,
You can do this.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Good job. You have finished your first round of the workout. Go ahead and grab some water. We're going to take a minute break. It's important during this minute break that you make sure you don't stop moving. So go ahead and start walking in place. You can walk around the place where you're working out right now, whatever you'd like. Just make sure you don't let those feet stop moving. Also, during this minute break, make sure you're taking some deep breaths. Make sure you're breathing during this time. Also, we're doing a lot of movements down on our arms in that plank position, so go ahead, make sure you're shaking out those wrists and those shoulders and such. Do what you need to do, stretch out what you need to stretch in order to get ready for our next round. All right, I hope you are all rested up. Here we go. We're going to get ready for our next round. Again, we're going to start out with 20 calf raises. Remember to raise yourself to your tippy toes and bring yourself back down flat-footed. Make sure you're going slow, not bouncing. We're trying to go super fast through this movement.
14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
All right, down to 15 mountain climbers. Keeping that back flat, that butt down. You can do this.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
All right, stand up. You've got 10 squats. Remember, keep that chest high. Push your butt back like there's a chair behind you. I know you're getting tired, but you can do this.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
All right, now on to 5 burpees. Jump down, kick those feet out. Jump them in, stand up.
1,
There's 1.
2,
You're doing great.
3, 4, 5,
All right, back to 10 squats. Keep those feet hips width apart. Keep that chest high.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
All right, get down to that plank position. You have 15 mountain climbers.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
All right, good job. Now 20 calf raises. Up to those tiptoes, back down to flat foot.
3,
You can do this.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Good job. You made it through your second round. We're going to take another minute break. Go ahead and grab water if you need it. And again, Make sure during this next minute break, you keep those feet moving. I know you're getting tired, but make sure we are walking in place, walking around our workout space, whatever it is you need to do. Again, make sure you're shaking out those wrists, make sure you're shaking out those shoulders if you need to. Maybe your neck is getting a little stiff, shake that out. Make sure you're taking those deep breaths as you need them, and do what you need to do to get ready for our third and final round. You can do this. Good job, everyone. I hope you are rested, got some water. Let's get started with our third and final round. Again, 20 calf raises. Let's go. Slowly raise yourself up to the tippy toes and slowly lower yourself back down to flat foot. You can do this.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
All right, down to 15 mountain climbers.
1, 2, 3,
Make sure that back is flat.
5,
Make sure your butt is down.
7, 8, 9,
You got this.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Good job. Okay, up to 10 squats. Make sure those feet are hip width apart. Your chest is high. Go ahead and push that butt back like you're sitting in a chair.
3,
Good job.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Good job. Our last round of burpees. We've got 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Good job. You did it. Okay, last round of squats. You have 10. You can do it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Last round of mountain climbers. 15. I know you're getting tired, but keep pushing, keep pushing. You can do it.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Good job. Last round of calf raises. You have 20. All the way to the tippy toes. Back
1,
down to flat foot.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Awesome job, everyone. You did it. All right, we're going to take another minute break. Make sure to keep those feet moving. Get some water. Go ahead, stretch out wrists if you need, arms if you need. We're just going to walk for a minute, and then we're going to begin our cool down. Great job today, everyone. That was an awesome workout. Just like our warm-up, we're going to start our cool down with a 2-minute walk. You can do this walk inside or outside, around your yard, up and down your driveway, around your house, wherever you would like. No matter where you're doing this walk, make sure you keep those feet moving. Also, while you're doing this walk, go ahead, shake out those wrists, shake out anything that feels tight, shake those arms out. Also, make sure we're taking some deep breaths during this walk as well. We want to make sure we keep those feet moving as we're trying to bring that heart rate down. If you're like me and you don't like walking in one place and you're in your house, you can go ahead and move forwards and backwards. Just make sure you're aware of your surroundings so you don't trip over any furniture or anything like that. We don't want you getting hurt while you're trying to cool down from your workout.
Should we just do 2 minutes?
Maybe.
Okay.
Otherwise, you're going to be walking for a long time.
Good job keeping those feet moving. Go ahead, take a couple more seconds, and then we're going to move on. We're going to start doing some hugs. So go ahead and alternate your one arm over the other, moving back and forth. Just give yourself a big hug. We're going to do this for 30 seconds. We're just loosening up, moving those shoulders. We use them a lot with our plank position and holding ourselves up while we were down there. So we want to make sure we stretch those out so we're not tight tomorrow. All right, next we're going to move into shoulder rolls. So go ahead like you're going to shrug your shoulders and then roll them back. We're going to do this for 30 seconds. All right, when you're ready, go ahead and switch directions. Now shrug your shoulders forward and roll them to the front of your body. Good job. The next thing we're going to do are some leg swings. Now my balance is poor, so I'm grabbing a chair for some stability. Go ahead and grab one too if you need so. You're just going to swing your leg forwards and backs. We're going to do 10 on each leg.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
We're also going to do them from side to side. 10 this way also.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Good job. Go ahead and switch it on over to your other leg. Remember 10 both directions.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
While doing this movement, make sure you have plenty of space so you don't kick any furniture or anything like that.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Good job. Now we're going to move into stretching. So take that right arm and cross it over your body. We're going to stretch out those shoulders. We're going to hold this stretch for 30 seconds. Good job. Shake it out. Now take that left arm, cross it over your chest. You're going to hold it there for another 30 seconds. Great job. Shake it out. Now take that right arm, bend it up over your head, and pull it slightly down on your elbow. Make sure to keep your chin off of your chest while doing this move. We're going to hold this for 30 seconds. Good job. Shake it out. Now take that left arm, bend that elbow, again holding it with your opposite arm, making sure your chin stays off of your chest. Again, we're going to hold this for 30 seconds. Good job. Shake out those arms. We're going to stretch those calves from all those calf raises we did. Go ahead and lift that right toe up, bend that back leg, and you're going to lean forward and touch those toes. Hold this position for 30 seconds.
Time.
Good job. Now put your left foot in front, lift those left toes up, bend that back knee, and go ahead and reach for those toes. Hold this position for 30 seconds.
Time.
Good job. Go ahead and stand up, bring your feet back together. Now we're going to simply reach forward, touch our toes, stretch our entire legs here. Again, we're going to hold this for 30 seconds. Great job, everyone.